Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to be showing you the Himiway A7 Pro. This is a fantastic and gorgeous e-bike. Before we get into it, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button if you like this video, and also ring that notification bell for future notifications of our videos. Also, any discount codes or affiliate links will be in the description below. If you guys use those links, it helps out the channel a lot. We appreciate you guys for using those, and it helps us keep making content like this. All right, so let's get into it. So this bike is available for $24.99. Now you may think that's pretty expensive, but guys, the components and the parts that they use on this bike are fantastic. We've had people that have been riding bikes their whole lives, and little did they know how much they'd actually enjoy riding this bike. So we're super excited to show you guys what this thing is all about. This bike isn't very heavy, weighing 77 pounds with a battery in it. It can also hold riders up to 300 pounds. So we make the cut, which is nice to know. Also, riders from 5'3" all the way up to 6'5" can feel very comfortable on this bike. So powering this bike is a 500-watt mid-drive motor, which means a lot more torque than something like a hub drive. So guys, this thing is pretty torquey, gets up to top speeds of 28 miles per hour pretty quickly, and we're really excited that they put a mid-drive in something like this. Now, this thing is putting out 130 Newton meters of torque, which, if you look it up, is pretty dang torquey. So you won't have any problems with torque, getting off the line, getting up hills from a standstill, anything like that. And we'll be doing our tests in future videos. It also features a torque sensor, which is really nice. It makes you feel like you're one with a bike. So the harder you pedal, the harder this thing's going to work for you. And the slower you pedal, the slower it's going to work for you. So you're kind of working with the bike. So the bike is kind of part of you, or if you want to think of it the other way, you're kind of a part of the bike. So really nice to see a torque sensor on here instead of a cadence sensor, which gives you 100% of the power all of the time. So this bike has a battery that fits really nicely into the frame. You can barely see it. And guys, it's a 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery. And Himiway says you can get up to 50 miles of range on a single charge. So pretty impressive as far as range goes. Now this battery is removable with a key. You get 2 sets of keys with the bike. We'll show you what the other set is for, but you can actually use it to remove the battery and bring it inside if you want to charge it inside. You can also charge the battery on the bike if you want. You do get nice Shimano hydraulic disc brakes, which is awesome to see. And guys, I'm telling you, the components on this bike are really good. They definitely didn't skimp out on this bike. And you can see the front hydraulic disc brakes on the bike as well. It does come with 180 millimeter rotors, which will do the job with a lighter bike like this. You do get a weird tire size. This is a 27.5 by 2.4 inch tire. Does a really good job of hugging the road. Guys, check out this rack too. This is a really high quality rack. You also get some bungees in the back too. These are all included. So really nice to see. A lot of the bikes you have to use your own bungees and stuff, but this is actually on the bike right out of the box, which is really nice to see. And this thing is pretty darn good quality. You do have a nice fender in the front and the rear to keep that mud and the dirt off of you while you're riding. I'm in love with the color, guys. This color is a nice tint of green. Definitely loving it. This bike also comes with dual suspension. This is actually a 4-bar linkage suspension, which is really complex. It does a really good job while out on the road. You do get a very nice and comfortable seat, easily adjustable. Basically just pull this lever up, and guys, you can see it's spring loaded. It's actually kind of hard to push back down, but really easily adjustable. Nice to see that. Guys, it does come with a built-in wheel lock that uses a key. We'll actually show you how to use that in a second. Really nice rear of the bike here. Like I said, really high-end components on this bike. This bike does come with a 9-speed derailleur. It's actually our first 9-speed on the channel. Really nice Shimano system there. As far as the crankset goes, it doesn't look like it's very large. We'll have to see what it's like pedaling. I don't think we'll have an issue. And if I recall, on our first ride, basically out of the box, just to make sure everything was working, it actually felt really comfortable to pedal. But we'll let you know on our first ride impression how it is. All right, so like we mentioned before, you do have a wheel lock built in on this bike. It's an A-bus lock. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually use the key. We're going to stick it in here. Do this with the camera in my hand. And guys, you can unlock it this way. So you can actually take that lever there and open it while it's unlocked. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. I can kind of show you what the gist is, but it'll go through the spokes there and lock up your bike. So really neat that they have this built in on the bike. There are your front forks. You guys might know a little bit more about these than I do. These seem to be pretty good quality. You have adjustments as well. Guys, let me know what you think about these front forks and what quality they are. And it looks like you do have adjustments on the bottom here. The one thing I did notice is there is no quick release on this bike for the front wheel. So not sure if that's normal or not, but usually on these type of bikes, there is a quick release lever. Not sure why it's not on this one. If you guys know, let us know in the comment section below. All right, so let's go over the handlebars and the display and all your controls. So we'll start left to right. Here are your grips. They are locking grips. Really nice to see. These aren't going anywhere, and they're actually really nice. Nice feel in your hand. Your left brake lever, and also your controls here. You have up, down, and then also some controls here, the power, and also, I believe that's a set button. In the middle here, we have our LCD screen. What we'll do is we'll actually fire that up by holding the power button. That's going to come on. You see the Himiway logo there. We'll come back to that in a second. I believe you can turn the headlight on by holding on the plus button, and it actually is a pretty decently bright headlight. So very nice to see. We just have to adjust that. On the right-hand side, you have your right brake lever, and it does activate the brake light, which is nice to see. A lot of these bikes don't do that. Your right grip, your locking grip here. You also have a bell and also your Shimano shifter here. And I'm actually surprised they didn't put the thumb throttle on the left-hand side because it's kind of crammed over here, but this is your thumb throttle. And guys, this bike, like we said, is very torquey, has a lot of speed, really fun to ride. All right, so let's get back to the screen. Nice colorful screen. You have your tripometer here, your time here, your pedal assist level, which you can go up and down by the plus and minus button. And I believe this goes all the way up to 5. You have your voltage meter, which is really nice to see. We're at 52.7 volts right now. So really nice that this thing has a voltmeter. And guys, that's the most accurate way to tell what percentage your battery is at, is by reading your voltmeter. You get your miles per hour there, along with your headlight icon to let you know that your headlight is indeed on. Guys, there is our overview of the Himiway A7 Pro. Fantastic bike. And we listed all the specs. If you guys have any questions about any specs on this bike or anything that we didn't mention, please let us know in the comments section below. Our next couple videos with this bike will be some ride tests. So if you guys want to see something specific, please let us know and we'll get that on the channel for you. Well, other than that, if you guys have any questions generally about this bike, just let us know in the comment section below. We get back to everybody. All right, guys, but until next time, thanks for tuning in. Peace out.